Merry Christmas, squirrels! Merry Christmas! I know I don't look Christmassy, but I finished my hat again. I had to do surgery up here, put the bougie palm on, and then I still added a little bit here. Lordy, I got too much makeup on. Like a doll. Bad doll. Bad looking doll. I get the weirdest. Hey, if any company gets a hold of me and says, and I know they're going to give me the money up front to buy whatever off of Amazon, I go for it. Hey, Hannah Michelle, I was just saying I get the weirdest stuff to review. This is, hadn't even opened it yet. I just got it out, but and I'll take whatever, because I figure if I can't use it, maybe kids, maybe my little cousin. Hey, Pat Cray Hollis. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Good to see my Nana Michelle. But at least it's not a kiddie thing. A youngin' thing. Hello, Laura. Lordy, do I have my bells out? It's cute. And I got to pick from a lot of different little designs, but I don't have the head. It's a case for earbuds, for Bose earbuds in particular. Oh my gosh. Those things cost a fortune. Hey, Becky. Hey, Carla. So I guess I'll review it, and I don't even have to do a video or anything. I just have to do the review on Amazon. Oh, here's where it opened. So I'm hoping my kids have some kind of headphones. I'm sure Hannah or Josh have something, and maybe it'll fit. I gotta read about this little button. I don't know what this stuff does. I'll have to read up on them, but I guess this is the case. It's cute. It's cute. Little mushroom dude. I know Hannah loves these little mushroom things. Hey, Dago. This was a freebie I got. Hey, Monica. That's Dago's daughter. Did I say hey to sweet Dago? Hey, everybody. Hey, Sandra. Anyway, I got that to review. I guess it's better than a little kid something, but at least I had little baby cousins. She's like 3 now. Anyway, so I gave her the little ice cream thing, and then I had another little kitchen set or something, so I gave her those. But it's cute, but daggone, I wish they get in touch with me about a hook, some needles, or some yarn, or something like I need it. So how are y'all doing? And Nana Michelle, that was the ending of yesterday's was so weird. I hit the end live and it just kept going on. I left you holding the bag, but you got the last boop in. That was great. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. So Merry Christmas. I got a FO again. It wasn't long enough. I didn't like it. I opened this back up, did more rows here, attached the palm, and then I still need it just didn't fit tight enough on me. So this is supposed to be crab stitch. I don't know if it looks like it or not. Might just look like single crochet. I have the hardest time getting started with crab stitch. Do y'all? Is it just me? Is it just me? Could be. The only reason I have it on slow mode is because somebody said, I told y'all before, that it's supposed to be like a deterrent to what lots of folks have had in their lives lately. Hey, Jennifer. Did I tell everybody how to do? Hey, Angela. Looking at my phone down on my lap. That don't help. It's because it was on the charger. I can put it up here now. Here's your daily fiber. I just say, hey, Sunita. Oh, thank you. Yay! Sunita's a flying squirrel now. Hey, Wriggles. Hey, did I miss a Monica? I decided for your fiber of the day, we should go sparkly. Thinking of maybe New Year's. These are different things. This is Plymouth Yarn 24K. And it's kind of purple and pink with gold. Ain't that pretty? Can you see the shimmer in that? Hello, Angela Wright. You go up a hook size. Oh, maybe that's what I need to do then. It's just awkward. If I could just get that first couple of stitches in, I think I could get it going. And then these are both, well, these are both Premier, the Enchant, one in gold, and the sequins on it are different colors. I don't know if you can see them or not. And same with the silver. I got these a long time ago, and I was going to, pair them with some other yarns. So these are your sparkly fibers for the day. And this is another Premier, but it's Spangle. And it's also gold too. Well, it says it's silver and gold. Silver Sunshine. Thought that was pretty. You do, Nana? Like sparklies? Hey, Regina. Let's see here. So what's everybody got in your cup and on your hooks or needles? I got a slew of whips, as I usually do. Some you've seen not long ago. I have Apple Refresh again, thanks to Mama Swift. And Nana, I still got plenty of tea that you sent me too. And Zach, can't stay getting ready for work. Doggone, it stinks having to work on the weekend, don't it? Got to get that money. And Sunita says, so fancy. Yeah. Pat saying, need more thumbs. Yep, I see. How many we got? My phone doesn't keep it. Oh, it's up here. Got 11 thumbs and just 16 here, but I know Reggie's having her Christmas party. That's why I was a little bit late. I was over there. Oh my gosh, I've never heard people laugh so much in all my life. Reggie got her giggle box turned upside down, and Kath wasn't helping much either. Is anybody else over there? Hey, Lisa the Grammy. You having coffee with pumpkin spice creamer, and you're working on another throw blanket. Angela Wright, you still working on those socks? You've worked every weekend since you started, Zach says. Well, thank you for popping in before you go. I appreciate that. Angela, I'm doing great. Hey, Sandrine. Sandrine, I hope you're feeling better. I hope anybody that's not been feeling well feels better. I've been praying for the whole gang. Nana Michelle says she has raspberry and pomegranate. That's one of my favorites. In the cup, since it's green tea, caffeine free, this late in the day you'd never sleep, and you're working on your beaded Flower Valley shawl. And let's see, Pat says she's drinking coffee, but thinking about a hot cup of tea. That's what I'm having, and I love it. And I opened the stuff. I don't know whether I showed y'all or whether it was in my vlog. I think I did it in my vlog. I kind of made a mess of it. I got these at Aldi, and it said to put it on top of your hot tea, but I didn't do that, but look at these things. It's 2 of them in here. It's like little waffly kind of things with caramel in the middle. Very chewy, but good. An Aldi snack. Hey, Miguel. Boy, Miguel's been really doing the videos. I've been trying to keep up, Miguel, but I'm sure I still have some to get to. I'll get them. Zach says, can you pray for his aunt? She's in the hospital and hasn't been able to work for a week. We sure can. We sure can. We can and we will. Okay, let's have a showing of the whips. Like I said, some of these you've seen, and I really haven't done much more on it. This I had much wider, and I frogged it and made it not so wide because I only have this one ball. It's just my needle sticking through. These are like size 19. I don't remember what this is. Probably Bernat something. But it's got this kind of, just that kind of yarn. And then it's got the furry kind of yarn. And then it's got boucle in it. So there's three types of yarn in there. And it's a nice cream. Make a nice little wide scarf. So we got that. Then this just kind of fell out of the whip pile today. I love these. The mandala ombre. This one's serene. I love the orange and the pink. I don't know. It's the usual knitted shawl thing. I start a million of them, but very few get finished. They will one day. It just takes a while. Same with this, and I just showed you the Picasso. I do love this color, though. Love the colors in that. I love all the Picasso colors. I know Madonna loves her some Picasso, and several others of you do, too. That looks like it's messed up, but it's not. It's just that it's crazy on the needles. Yeah. And then I decided this will be for Vlogmas, but I found the perfect little box. Somebody sent me something in this box, and I think I put the stickers. I remember putting the stickers all over it, but this has what I've opened up in Vlogmas so far, and y'all know I was going to do that one pattern. It's just a 2-row repeat. I just need a 1-row repeat because I kept doing row 1 when I was supposed to be doing row 2, or row 2 when I was supposed to be doing. So guess what? It's just moss stitch, but I can do this quick. And this is a Prim size F. These are the little things I've been opening during Vlogmas, just like I did last year. My Vlogmases have been, just like my lives here, there, and everywhere. Then I found some more pretty sparkly white that I had already started a hat in. It's got my hair all down in here. So, just the brim of a hat in there. And this was balled up. I'm thinking this is, it feels like butter. I think I started a baby blanket on that. Who knows when. And there's more down here. I'll just show you one more because I think this is so gorgeous. this frosted cranberry. Oh, ain't that beautiful? Bernat velvet. It's called frosted cranberry. Rectangular wrap. Hey, Ladybug. Merry Christmas to you too, honey. Hey, Kimrish. Wriggles says she's being careful. Just seems to happen every time. We'll give her. I'm going to have to go back and see what you said. And I'm still working on this too. But I have not been able to find any more of this at Michael's. They've got plenty of the other colors, but none of this. This is the ivy and cranberries. So I've got, like 2 more skeins, but it's not going to be enough to do what I wanted to do with that. And there's more, but we won't. We'll save those. Save those for another time. Let's see what y'all saying. And I have more Christmas trivia. I am glad I did a little bit more up here and got this palm on, and it's nice and secure. And did more around here so it fits better around my ears. Love it, love it, love it. Let's see. What did Haley Sheriff? I didn't say. What did Barbara say earlier? Water and nothing, watching Christmas movies. I've been watching. Hey, I found a really updated, it's really weird, Christmas Carol. I think it's a BBC thing. Let's see. Working on her living room some. Got a corner of it done. Of course, she broke glass again. Oh, no. No, no, no. Be careful, be careful. Yeah, parts of the yarn do look like pipsqueak, but it's not that soft. I like pipsqueak, but I have to knit it if I use it. I can't crochet. I can't see this. I guess I could feel the stitches. You got those hooks and you love them, Lashira? What, those great big fat ones? Yep. Kimber says, hey, GrannyDee and tea drinkers everywhere. Oh, Pat is offering to run playlists. She says, anybody need watch hours? She's still working on a blanket for a veteran. That's so sweet of you to do both those things. So good to see Miss Ladybug Taffy in the house. And then Barbara said, she was talking to Nana Michelle, she's been careful. Just seems to happen every time. It will get better when we put down some sort of flooring as they took up the outdated carpet off the concrete. Ooh. And Pat's saying, need more thumbs. Yes, we do. Just 19 thumbs out of 27 folks. Hey, Miss Jeanette Maxwell. Sunita says this hat makes my eyes pop. Probably all this makeup. When I got on, I was like, daggone, I went crazy with the blush, didn't I? It's cold in here too. It's got cold outside again. It's 68. That's what I leave it on. I just put covers on me while I'm sitting in my chair. But thank you, Sunita. Sandra said, oops, found over 100 skeins of Bernat satin tucked away in a closet. Wow. Score. Hey, Margaret. Margaret G's in the house. And Madonna's here. And Madonna says, oh, satin is one of her all-time favorite yarns. Besides Cotton Tot. I still keep my eyes peeled for Cotton Tot. I think that was the name of it, wasn't it? I think it was. And Sandra says to Madonna suggestions for what to make with it. Hugs, Mimi. I'll show y'all this thing again. Y'all get offers to review stuff. And it's weird. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. It's a case, but I don't get how that closes or whatever. There's absolutely no instructions. Well, maybe it is. Talks about screen protector and stuff. That little thing. This says please peel off before application. So I don't know. But it's just a little silicone thing. It's supposed to be to put Bose wireless speakers in. And then it's got this with it. There were different, it's red and white. Y'all know how red looks orange on my screen. But it's a little case for some speakers I don't have. And Lord, I looked up how much those headless speakers were, and they were, about 150 some bucks. Hey, Estella. Crazy. But all I gotta do is, and I think that was like $13 and something with the tax and stuff. Hey, little sis, crotchety cloggers in the house. And Sissy Teresa said she hadn't, but she just been worn out when it comes my time with her physical therapy and occupational therapy. So I said, no worries. No worries. You come when you can. That's what everybody does. Barbara says, still trying to decide what to make with the yarn that you won from me. It'll speak to you sometime. Hey, Mary Webb. Granny Awa. Well, unless y'all have a topic, y'all know I got Christmas trivia. I've been in such a good mood. I just love these days leading up to Christmas. I want to make some. I even want to make some Christmas treats. But it's standing up to do them. But if I could get, I got a new table in the kitchen, but then it's still craft stuff on it. But I could get that cleaned off and make some stuff. But then who's here to eat it but me? I don't need it. What I started to tell y'all one day, and I think I said it later on, I went, y'all know how I do. Oh, did I tell y'all? And then I'll see somebody else, and I'll never get back to it. And somebody even said, well, what about the doctor? And all I could think of was, I just have to get a CT scan scheduled, which hadn't been done yet, by the way. I've tried to get in touch with them. So I guess I'll be trying again tomorrow. But thank you, Jesus. Everything's been great. No pain, no nausea. Everything's great. But what I started to say the other day was that I had lost about 8 pounds. And all the candy and goodies I ate. Gosh. But hey, I'll take it. It's still not where I'd like to be, but at least it's going in the right direction. We got 34, 36 in the house and 25 thumbs. Well, the thumbs are getting a little better, but we could do with some more. No, I didn't. No. Can't think of anything that I really did, Kimrish. Hope it's not a bad sign. Stella says she's not baking this year. She bought baklava from Walmart. You know, I bought that stolen from Aldi and I hadn't gotten into it yet. I need to do that. You could stand to lose a few, little sis. I think we all could, but well, thank you, Taffy. Yeah, I've been putting on my face since I won this little beauty box. And that stuff ran out, and I just got more. Nana said, she's saying baklava is one of her favorites. I like it, but it's so rich. I can just eat a little bit at a time. Let's see. Let's spotlight a few. First of all, thank you to the whole Squirrel Squad. Thank you to all the Nutty Buddies. And thank you to today's spotlighted Nutty Buddies are Tiger Dragon Girl and Sunita, since she just came on board. Was it Sunita? I think I got that right. And just I said she was a flying squirrel. Yep. Little Sunita makes crochet items. We can go ahead. Somebody probably already dropped her link, but we could do it again. And Digo says, please don't forget her fundraiser for Bridget Jensen at Queen's Crafts by Bridget. She has a few more prizes. So go check out Digo Crochet. Hey, Nana's Crafty Corner, Donna. And Madonna says, any baked goods can be sent to her. Her address is on her community tab. She's also available for all your beer tasting needs. I love it. Thank you, Sissy. But that's Sunita's link. And did we get Tiger Dragon Girl? Hey, Jeanette Marie. My goodness, what a name. Privatira Bonacera. That's Jeanette Marie. Glad to have you, honey. Tiger Dragon Girl, Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. And Shell, Chelle. And that's it. And that's all for today. There's Queen Bee Crochet and Knit. Hey, darling. So good to see all of you. And Mary Webb. Yeah, Mary, I think that's what she needs. But she can tell you. And thank you, Madonna, for dropping Digo's link too. Hey, Cynthia King. Good to see you. And in Madonna's book, How to Be Happy, Damn It, which you will get when I finish reading to you guys. Life lesson number 9, the only constant is change. And things can change at any time, like this typeface or this language. Voila. See? And then it's all kinds of languages. Into a language you cannot understand, your worst fear, not understanding. Although you know that you know. And then it goes into the next life lesson. And it has things backwards. And then, oh, I thought I was done. Which reminds you of a good symbolic fable. Oh, I'll wait. I'll wait on the fable till next time. It's kind of long. It's kind of long, but I'm sure it'll be good. So we fear change sometimes, don't we? That's what I get out of that. Hey, Miss Jeanette. How are you, sweetie? Oh, she's in ads. Let me see. Did I get everybody? Did I say hey to Lashira? I think I got everybody howdied. I think. All right. How about some Christmas trivia on Christmas traditions? Let's see how we do. Yes, Digo is very big-hearted. She sees a need and she tries to help. But she needs our help to help. Lisa the Grammy scattered all the way, showing the thumb. Oh, Mary Webb says she will donate 30 skeins of yarn. Wow, yes, that would be a great prize. Mary, that box you sent me of all that good wool, I'm going to get into that soon, too. My little sis says, when I fear change, I try my best to think of it as an amazing adventure. That's a great way to think of it, sis. That's the positive way to look at it. Pat Cray Hollis says, Sunday is my day off. Well, that as it should be. But there are lots of folks like Zach that have to work on the weekends. So this author says, why do we put up lights during the holidays? Why is hanging mistletoe over a doorway an invitation to kiss? The answer to these and other questions await you when you take this quiz. So here we go. Which evergreen plant has long been associated with Christmas? Fern, mistletoe, agave, aloe vera. These should be pretty easy. And like Sissy said, little sis, easier said than done, but most everything is. That's right. Holly's not on here, but mistletoe is. Fern, mistletoe, agave, I guess, agave, and aloe vera. Mary says, Dago, she will gather it and send you pics. That would be an amazing prize. She could even break that up and get several prizes out of it. She says, awesome. Thank you, Mary. And Dago, if I get around to it and if I can find my beads and stuff, I'll see if I can make some, at least do some stitch markers. Sandrine says everybody's saying number 2 or mistletoe. And of course, and it says, the name mistletoe comes from the 2nd century Anglo-Saxon word misteltan. Missel, mistel, in Old English means dung, dung, and tan, tan, means twig. Because the plant grows in harsh climates, yet comes back faithfully every year, early Christians believed that mistletoe symbolized God's love and purpose for mankind. Scandinavian warriors would stop fighting in the middle of battle in a gesture of peace if they found themselves standing under a mistletoe-bearing tree. Those long ago messages of peace and love have morphed into what we now celebrate as a romantic gesture of love, kissing under the mistletoe. I didn't know that. Did y'all? And you probably know that mistletoe is like a parasitic plant. It grows in like way up high in the tops of trees. I remember I used to have a boyfriend that had a shotgun and he would shoot mistletoe out of the tree for me. I always loved fresh mistletoe. Yeah, I'll do that, Dago. I just have to make sure I can find my supplies. Hey, Mobs. And Sandra says she's got some in the chestnut trees out back. And little sis says, repeating herself, but when you slice into that stolon, spread some butter on it and nuke it. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't see you say that before, but that sounds lovely. Okay, number 2. Church history records that the first candy canes were given to children by a choir master to keep them quiet in their seats during church services. In which country did this occur? The first candy canes. France, Germany, Switzerland, or England? That sounds good, Marianne. Because it does seem like it would be kind of hard, dense. Miguel says he's eating homemade, authentic tamales a friend from church made you. Ooh, that sounds good. I see Germany and I see England. And that was going to be between those two for my guess, too. Yeah, guessing. That's all right. That's what we do when we don't know. We guess, and then we learn, and then maybe we'll remember it for another one later on. Okay, well, I'm going to go with Germany. It's Germany, little sis, and everybody who said that has said the year was 1670, and the choir master at Cologne Cathedral needed to find a way to keep the children in the choir quiet during long services. He came up with the idea of offering a candy treat instead of using the usual form of punishment, the switch. Bending the sticks to resemble a shepherd's crook was symbolic and pleased the church officials. Oliver Cromwell had banned religious celebrations in England during his rule, and then it went away. Oh, gone it. Which German monk, an important figure of the Protestant Reformation, was the first to decorate Christmas trees with candles? Martin Luther, John Calvin, John Knox, Luther Martin. Luther Martin. Nana's Crafty Corner Donna is back. Quilty says Miguel Fresh Homemade is the best. Amen. Amen, amen. I see several Martin Luthers. Yep. It says the idea of placing Christmas lights on the tree originated with placing candles and candle holders on tree branches. Of course, the tree candles were dangerous and a constant hazard. One of Thomas Edison's employees, Edward Johnson, used Edison's own invention to create electric lights for his Christmas tree. It wasn't until much later that the idea of using light bulbs instead of candles took hold. At first, only the wealthiest families could afford the lights. And then the rest of it went away. I can't read fast enough before it goes away. Yep, Madonna, that's right. Hey, y'all are not going to want to miss a video he's putting out this afternoon of some FOs, says who knows, Miguel. Hey, Jeannie, Proverbs 31, blessings to you also. Which Christmas song is sometimes said to have been created as a teaching tool for children to learn about the Catholic faith? Oh, Lordy. The first one is Christmas, just spelled out Chrisistmas. The second one is In Dulce Jubilo. Third, the first Noel. And the fourth one, the 12 Days of Christmas. What do you think? What do you guess? Or what do you know? Marianne, yay. She said she'll be there. Me too. Have another little snack. Brother brought my lunch, but I hadn't got to it yet. Kimmer said the 12 days popped into her head when I was reading it. Thank you. Thank you, Jeanette. I had it finished already, but it wasn't quite long enough, so I added on here. And it was kind of long enough, but it didn't fit around my head that well, so I crocheted a little bit. So, first Noel makes more sense. Hey, Donna. What Madonna say? Did Madonna have a guess? Or did you know? Oh my gosh, Miguel. I'm glad you don't listen to those ugly people. I wish they'd quit being so ugly. It was the 12 days of Christmas. It said teaching the Catholic faith was outlawed in 16th century England. Doing so would result in being drawn and quartered. Clerics came up with the idea to create songs that would seem innocent enough, but really taught children, albeit in a simple way, about their faith. Those 12 days were more than a teaching tool. It was a time for renewal and rededication for those of other denominations, as well as a time for giving small gifts to children. Even during the Dark Ages, some Eastern European churches used the 12 days as an opportunity to attend daily church services. So, yay, yes, ignore those haters. They just jealous or sad people. We just have to pray for them, as hard as that is sometimes when they're so rude like that. The practice of hanging stockings on the fireplace mantel did not originate with the Christmas holiday. The tradition began with a 4th century priest who lived in an area that is now Turkey. What was his name? Nicholas, Daniel, Ambrose, Stephen. Is Linda just a crochet sister here? Hey, sweet Linda. I know she's off and lurking. Hey, Jennifer Bailey. Thank you. I had it finished the other day, but then I had to perform a little surgery on it. And add the bougie palm. This came from Kate Bitch and Stitches. It was supposed to go on a hat I was supposed to make with her yarn that I'm still working on. I'll just have to get another one. But that yarn was real light. I think I could go with getting a lighter palm. But I love this. I think it goes good with the Tweety bits. Thank you, thank you. Nicholas. That's what I think too. Yes, always praying for Miss Linda, sweetie. I pray you feel better. Looks very fashionable. And I got Miss Jaxie's thing on. I got to dig in my car and get the green and white. I got to go out there and my kids put all my finished stuff out in the car. Guess they want me to donate it. Hey, Diane. Knitting and lurking. I got more what? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I like it. So, Nicholas. The hanging of stockings over the fireplace was born of necessity. Poor people usually had only one pair of socks to wear, and hand washing them and hanging them to dry was a necessary chore. When Nicholas, who came from wealth, heard about the plight of a very poor man with 3 daughters, he took it upon himself to help the family. Without money for dowries, girls in those days had no chance of marriage. Nicholas slipped a gold coin in the stocking of each girl in turn, enabling the father to provide dowries for his daughters. December 6th is St. Nicholas Day, the date of his death. That day is still celebrated in many countries. Hey, sweet Ursula. I'm so glad you didn't miss us. Yay! And yay for all of you coming and visiting your granny. We got 47 lovely souls here. Need a few more thumbs. About 7 more. Doing a little Christmas trivia again. I hope y'all think it's fun. And learn a little something. Christmas movies have been a part of the holidays for many years. We each have our favorites, perhaps more than one. Can you spot the film that takes place during the Christmas season from the following titles? Winter Winds, Holiday, and then it's got Hepburn and Grant in parentheses. The Bishop's Wife, An Affair to Remember. Which one is a Christmas movie? The other ones aren't, even though they may sound like it. Momo Monkey, Diane Tago says. You got a Momo Monkey. Okay, Miguel, go wash the dishes, so you'll be listening. You got more wins than Clark's got beans. What you talking about, Diane? Lisa the Grammy says The Bishop's Wife, and I would agree. And I just watched that last night for the 50 millionth time. And Acela agrees, and Linda. Well, you guessed right, Lisa. I'm sure that's right. Let's see. Of course it is. The Bishop's Wife is one of my all-time favorite films that stars Cary Grant in the role of an angel sent to rescue a bishop, who is David Niven, who needs a helpful reminder about the important things in life. The Bishop's Wife, beautifully played by Loretta Young, my daddy always thought she was so pretty, is really the heart of the film. Despite the title, it is a tender and touching Christmas movie. And it's got a guy in it that plays the professor. Oh, man, what's his name? He's in a lot of stuff. Something Woolley. Woolley's his last name, but he's a good actor, too. George Handel, Handel, composed one of the greatest oratorios of all time, The Messiah. There has long been a tradition for audiences to stand during the Hallelujah chorus. Do you know why this is? Out of reverence, King George II stood when he first heard it. It's written to do so in the score. It is so stirring, one simply must stand. Can't type and listen at the same time, Sissy says. It's all good. Hey, Muddy Winch. Not lurking today. You're waiting for the ads to finish so you can carry on crocheting and listen to Yarn Waffles. Good or bad habit to let... I wish I... of course you want people to let your ads run, but I don't want, I never want anybody to stay in ads for longer than a minute or so. Well, Sandra said, was the Loretta Young TV show the one where she came in the door and twirled around? I don't know. I don't remember that. Hey, Ola Joe. How are you, sweetie? Hey, Linda Simpson, darling. Hey, Kenny. Oh, good. Yay, the ads are done. She's with us. Okay, good. Thank you. Appreciate. So what do y'all think? You would say D. Well, D is actually, it's so stirring, one simply must stand. I think I would go with out of reverence. Crotchety says there should be in all the above, too, she thinks. I'm going to pick out of reverence, and that was wrong. It was King George II stood when he first heard it. And it said Handel was down and out by the time he composed the Messiah. Impoverished and in bad health, he was given an opportunity to compose a score to accompany a libretto that an old acquaintance had written. When King George II was invited to a Messiah performance, he was so moved by the oratorio's message that he stood during the Hallelujah chorus. Since the king was standing, everybody else stood up. Thus, the tradition of standing during that section of Handel's Messiah was born. Yep, because the king did it. Number 8, in England, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, a time-honored tradition takes place. Y'all going to know this. On December 26th, so the day after Christmas. Do you know the name for that holiday? And I bet I don't even have to read the choices. Y'all know. Oh, yeah, it's great to, if you don't mind letting the ads play, but Muddy Winch, I would say don't, if some of them last forever, they're like infomercials, and I don't want you to stay in those because then you miss the entire live. So, just stay a minute or so is good. Yeah, Quilty said you sang it in high school. It is stirring. That's fine. Boxing Day, yeah. Boxing Day has nothing to do with pugilism, I guess. Its origin goes back to the Middle Ages and is tied to St. Stephen. I've always wondered what Boxing Day was about, so this is good. I'm going to learn something here. Metal boxes were set up outside the entrances to churches as a means of gathering donations in honor of this early apostle who was murdered for his Christian beliefs. The boxes became receptacles for churchgoers to place alms for the poor in honor of St. Stephen. Centuries later, it became a tradition for wealthy families to provide year-end bonuses, usually money, to the household help. Boxing Day gained status as a fully recognized holiday by Queen Victoria. While Americans don't formally celebrate Boxing Day, many generously donate gifts and money to charities during the holiday season. If you don't put your finger on this just right, then it disappears. That's what happens. It's not like it's timed. So now we know. I didn't know that about Boxing Day. Did y'all know that? You're in the UK, Muddy Winch, boxing all food up to give to the poor. Yep, I did not know. Miss Ellis says you watching Doctor Who specials. Thank you, Ola Joe. I'm so tickled with it. This palm came from Kate from Bitch and Stitches, but with some different yarn. So I'll just have to buy another palm when I get that one done. In Latin, this word means coming, C-O-M-I-N-G. Thank you so much, Ursula. You're so sweet. Love you to the moon and back, like you say. Ditto. Thank you, Angela Wright. Oh my gosh, it's almost that time, but I was a little late. Thank you, Linda. Okay, so this word means coming, C-O-M-I-N-G. For Christians, it's the 4 weeks leading up to Christmas. What is it called? Advent, admonishment, apocrypha, administration. Y'all know this one without me even saying it. Hey, Marsh Knitting. Jennifer said, oh, wait a minute. Muddy Winch says, good King Wenceslas looking out on the feast of St. Caesar. Yeah, that's where that comes from. Jennifer, you pay so you don't have to watch. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Yes, we get, I mean, it's pennies, Jennifer, for the ads. But, if you have lots of people that watch them, or, folks that play your playlist, yeah, it mounts up. So, yeah, it helps. I always say, if you can just let them run for just a minute or something, or sometime let people's playlists play. And I hope y'all are letting Madonna Ballard's playlist, go to her channel and let her playlist play. Hey, Mama J Way, I want Miss Madonna to get a good check. And so if y'all could let her play, who was it that I asked a while ago? Pat Cray Hollis. And she didn't ask me to do that. I'm just saying. Yep, Advent, I'm sure. Yep. In preparation for the birth of Jesus Christ, many Christians observe the weeks of Advent as a period of personal growth and reflection. It begins on the Sunday closest to November 30th, and it continues on until Christmas Eve. The message of the Advent has changed somewhat over the years. To early Christians, it had three different meanings. The first was the coming of Christ in human form as a baby in the cradle. The second was the acceptance of Christ into the hearts, minds, and actions of those who believed in him. And the third was the future coming of Christ when he returns to earth as a king. Nowadays, many families observe Advent by hanging Advent calendars in their homes or candles. I know we always lit the Advent candles in church. And I love our candlelight service on Christmas Eve. It starts at, I think we have a social hour at 10. So the service starts around 10:30, and we get out right at midnight, and we light, I guess the preacher lights a candle, and then it goes through the choir, and everybody we all have little candles with a little shield around it so hot wax doesn't fall on you, and we all just go down the row, everybody lighting each other's candles. And then the bells ring in Christmas Day at midnight. It's just a stir. I love it. Love it. Okay, last one. The burning of Yule logs is an ancient tradition. Its origins are based in which culture? Roman, Norse, Teutonic, or Greek? Greek to me. Love and blessings to you too, Mama J. Thank you, Cheryl. I like it too. It's nice and warm. I think it's wool. This may have come out of the box you sent, Mary. Very well may have. She sent me a lovely box of a lot of wool yarn. Crotchety and Miss Linda and Lisa say Norse. And Kimrish said Teutonic. And yes, Miguel needs his link put up, and let's please help him. That's who knows. Let's please help him get to 400. He's been trying such a long time, and he was 9 away, and then YouTube did whatever it is they do, or something happened, and he had to almost lost a bunch. So we would love to see. Thank you, little sis. Okay, I must see if Norse is it. Says the word Yule comes from the Norse word Jul, which means wheel. Wheel. Perhaps the Vikings viewed the passing of the seasons as a wheel slowly turning. They initially used the burning of the Yule log to celebrate the winter solstice. Carrying a log from the forest back to the village to burn was symbolic of driving away evil spirits. Over time, world cultures developed their own rituals tied to the burning of the log. In the 18th century, the French did away with the Yule log as such, and it became the Bûche de Noël, Buche, a log-shaped cake served after midnight mass on Christmas Eve at a dinner called Le Réveillon. I have no idea how to say that. Thank y'all so much for coming. I appreciate it. I hope you learned a little something and enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for being here. Here was your fiber of the day if you missed it. This is Plymouth Yarn 24KC. I don't know if they still sell this or not. I'm pretty sure Premier still maybe sells the Spangle and Enchant. I got them. They're real thin. This one's not too bad. It's kind of like a ribbon yarn. And there's another one. But when I think Christmas and New Year's, I think sparkly, but it's good to hold with another yarn. I wouldn't want to work with them by themselves, but, you know, pair it up with another, hold it double with something else is what I am trying to say. Love you munches too, sweet Dago. And y'all please remember her fundraiser. Go check Dago out. And please help Miguel out. Hey, Venice, Italy vlog. Good to see you. You missed me today unless you've been here lurking. Thank y'all for coming. And has Petra still been coming on at 4:30? Seemed like I looked for her last Sunday and didn't find her. And yes, thank you, Sissy. And play Madonna ballads. Just let it run overnight for days. That's what I've been doing. And helping some other folks. And Pat Cray Hollis is sweet to help folks. And Marsh Knitting 101 says she'll try to get up a new video on Tuesday. Okay, Jennifer. Thank you, Muddy Winch. Appreciate that. Yes, silver and gold. Thank you, Linda. And I'll be back tomorrow at 5. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm on at 5 Eastern. Saturdays and Sundays at 3. Oh, thank you, Acela. Petra's taking off till January. Okie dokie. See y'all in the YT streets. And if I don't, I'll see you tomorrow at 5, I hope. Love ya. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop.